So, as promised, I'm gonna make a video today discussing this little device that I made over the summer for my bird. Basically, it is a small camcorder attached to a helmet mount, which is a hood. But I'll go ahead and go over the details on like how you can make one yourself. It's pretty easy. So with this point of view camera, I really wanted it to show her side of the hunt. And I think it'd really have a lot of cool footage. But the problem is, where on the bird am I gonna put it? After a little bit of thinking, it's really the head. From here, we can really capture what she's looking at, and in flight, it's gonna probably be the most stable position on the bird. We can see it was pretty stable during that flight. So the whole base of this helmet cam is basically the camera. And so after looking at several different mini cameras, I ultimately went with this one. It's pretty inexpensive. I believe it was 30 bucks off of Amazon. Here it is. It has sound. It has, believe it or not, night vision, which is kind of weird. But a lot of these mini cams, they do not last a long time. But this one will record up to an hour unattached to anything. And I mean, how long is your hunt going to last anyway? I thought that was good enough for the money. It was light enough, and this is basically still an experiment. But we can see that it's a nice size. It does not weigh anything. You can look up the specs online. I don't really have that available. But, I think I nailed it on the first one. So I have the camera, and now I need a hood to mount it on. It's kind of important to find a good fit, but also structure is very important for this. So I have this tar hood, which I love and adore, but it doesn't have a lot of structure. It is a pretty soft hood. Then I decided, why am I destroying one of my really nice hoods when I can just order like a really cheap one? Well, I ordered one off of Amazon. It's really cool, but I ordered it in a size that I know that should fit. It was like, I don't know, 5 sizes too big. I decided to try it anyway and modify it with some tape, some duct tape, and it just didn't work. So it might be in your best interest to go ahead and use a old hood that fits your bird already, or if you have time to buy a couple of these. But I ordered it in the correct size, and it came in like 5 sizes too big. So, that is on your own. But what I really liked about this one is that it's flat on top. So it was going to be a really good, easy mounting. So then I went with one of my spare hoods, which is a Kinhook hood. Obviously it's not this one, but it was just like this one. And I like this because it has a lot of structure. It's not very collapsible. It's hard leather. And it's a good fit. So I basically cut out the eyes and then took off the top knot to make it flat. So we're gonna go ahead and look at this guy. It kind of seems like it would be easy, but you need to just remember a couple small points, like when you're cutting at the, I guess where the hood's stitched together, go ahead and use some Gorilla Glue or any other glue that you want to make sure those stitches do not come out and creating a seal so that it does not come apart. You want to do that on both ends. Make sure the hood still stays together. So the best way to connect this camera to the hood is by duct tape. And I'm completely serious. You know, you could probably use Velcro and you think that's a good idea, but it's gonna come loose whenever the bird's flying around. I just didn't think that was strong enough. Plus, duct tape can be removed if you have to remount this. You know, this is like a semi-permanent situation, but it's good for what it is for now. Waterproof, strong, yeah, it's good. Basically, I secured it, made sure that I'm still able to operate all the buttons and plugs, and then what you need to remember to do is adjust for the bird's height. So this hood kind of slopes down. So I adjusted the angle so that I could have a good point of view while the bird's flying. And you know, it's kind of, instead of looking down all the time, it'll be looking more straight ahead for what the bird is looking at. That's that. I hope you have enough information to make your own hawk camera. This is just the beginning. We're going to probably make some improvement during this season. Here's some clips of her flying on the creants during the first testing phase. I hope this camera holds up during the actual falconry season and I get some cool footage that I can share with you on my falconry channel. So go ahead and please like and subscribe to my channel, and I hope to have some really cool videos out in the future, especially featuring this camera.